came out here and gave everything that I absolutely had, and then I just let the Lord take care of the rest.
Yeah, jump in, Joe. Feel free.
Yeah,
don't make it do 70. This is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess what were you hoping to show, and what do you think you were able to show out there?
Yeah, I think there was a couple. I had a couple great numbers. I got the bench that I wanted to bench. I benched 25 on 225. I actually jumped a little even higher than I wanted to. I was shooting for 34. I ended up getting 35. I ran pretty well. I didn't get my official times yet back, but I'm here in between 4.57 and 4.60. So all of these numbers are pretty good, and I just know, like I said, I put the work in necessary to get to here and do everything I possibly can here. I just know the rest will take care of itself.
First off, I invited Joe, not you, Nicole. I mean, you were not invited.
No, she's okay with me. I know her.
One other thing for me. As far as the brand of Ohio State, what can you say when you have 142 scouts, 6 head coaches, 5 G? I mean, this is kind of why you come here, right?
Yeah, I would say this is the pinnacle of college football. That guys don't come here to mess around. This program doesn't mess around. And I think this program has done a great job on and off the field in preparing me for the rest of my career.
Awesome. Go for it, guys.
As far as what you guys had going with Will out there, I mean, it looked like you guys were flowing. How much fun was that? How good did it go for everybody?
Yeah, man. Will's a great leader. I can't rave about him enough. I've seen in times where he's balling and doing good. That same Will is the same Will. I remember after I think it was the first drive, he threw a pick 6 against Penn State. Just the way he was coming after that in the huddle our next drive, and just how he encouraged everybody as if he didn't just make a big mistake, and he's just right back. And then later in the game, he had the fumble through the end zone that caused a touchback, and I've never seen that guy pout, throw his hands in the air, palms up, blame other people. He always takes responsibility. And so I say all that to say that he is just an amazing leader, and he is somebody that, we love to run routes with. And, we have these kind of opportunities. We know it's going to be a good day.
How much more, he kind of asked it, but I showed up a little late. How much more real does this just all feel, having this? I mean, you're one step closer to living out your dream.
Yeah, I mean, it feels real. It feels I think, my kind of mindset is, take it one day at a time, control the things that I can control. So that was my mindset throughout training, was just, one day at a time, put my best foot forward every single day. And then that was kind of the same mindset today. It was just show up and put my best foot forward. This is just one other day on the timeline to, the start of my career. And so every day is a reality. I try to get the best out of and the most out of every day. But I'm just grateful for opportunities like this.
You're used to having all eyes on you, but when it's something like this, where there's NFL coaches, scouts, do you even thrive even more in that kind of situation?
I guess you could say that, because I think, I'm not going to be naive and say there's not a natural bit of adrenaline that's added when you're kind of performing for your career's sake. So when you kind of add those kind of elements in there, it definitely adds a little bit. It's like when you're running that 40, it's like motivation, like a little pit bull is chasing you, or rather you're running towards something. And so it definitely, it's motivating, but following that though, I think it's important that regardless of who's watching, I think there's a certain amount of integrity and work that you're supposed to put in regardless of who's watching. And I think the most important thing is that none of this stuff that you've seen out here today was something that guys just mustered up and was like, let's just have a great day. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that has went into leading up to moments like this, man. Guys, going through hard times, struggling, going through great times, highs and lows to get to this kind of moments. And it's huge. So I'm just glad, again, I'm just so grateful, and all praise to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
For you, without the Combine, just how important was this day? Because this is like your opportunity in front of all these different teams.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think, it's the Combine's job to pick the guys that were they felt was qualified to make sure they were being there. And, unfortunately, I wasn't one of those guys, and that's okay. I'm a really big guy on just controlling things that you can control. I couldn't control whether or not I went to the Combine, but what I can control is put my best foot forward today. And I think, that's what's important, is just controlling the narrative and controlling the things that you can control in your life. And I believe I did the best that I could do at that.
What do you talk to teams about the value you'll bring if you're on a team?
Yeah, I don't like to talk about myself too much, but I think, a lot of stuff on the field, my ability to block in space, my route running ability, and then even the intangible things that maybe you wouldn't see on a stat sheet is my ability to play without the ball, be a great leader, just in general, a servant leader at that. Not making things about myself, but willing to go the furthest extent for the success to the brother on my left and to my right.
Hey, thanks for looking out.